Hello, I'm Mike Like, and we're back here in France with Aviary Attorney. So we're about to head to Studio de Robino. Here lies the home of Roberto de Robino, up-and-coming photographer. So this is the studio of the famous photographer. Shall we knock? Okay, click on it. Wait, there's a note on the door. Ahem, the magnificent and marvelous artist, Monsieur Roberto de Robino, is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse see fit. When his muse sees fit? What does that even mean? I think it means that he is a pretentious bird brain. But in any case, the artist seems to be out. What should we do now? We should knock anyway. We should knock it away. Alright. I don't see no harm. Enter the damn door. Oh. Nope. It doesn't look like he's in, Falcon. We should break in. We should. We should break in. What? Are you serious? Maybe. Monsieur J.J. Falcon, I should have thought that a man of justice like yourself would be against such reckless displays of unlawful barbarism. You're right, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back, I'm barging the door down. Wait, just like that? Shouldn't we discuss this first? What in bird... What in bird Jesus' name was that? You said you wanted to break in. I thought we could find an open window. I didn't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannonball. But now we're here. We ought to make the most of it. This place is quite something. It's very swanky. We're going to end up in jail and not going to be able to be lawyers for the case. I was going to say ostentatious. That's a swanky talk for swanky. You don't have time for this. The sound of a door being smashed in could be drawing unwanted attention. We should find anything that may help our case and get out. Select the area to examine. What's this? I see a bourgeoisie tigress in profile. I see paint, inks, and dyes. I'm not quite sure what the clear liquid in this bottle is. I could taste it. You could, but we don't have time for a hospital visit right now, so let's not. Sparrowson is really lame. What's this? Am I going to move to another area? I don't want to move to another area, so let's click somewhere else. A picture of a sailing ship on a windy day. Lighthouse? No, wait, it's a man in a top hat. Actually, if I squint and turn my head sideways, there's a black smudge, Falcon. This is a photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside. You know, I once had an uncle who once fell off a castle rampart while on guard duty. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did he die? No, he got demoted. Seriously. You are fired. Fired, so fired. It's not even funny. Picture of a fence. It's a fancy photograph. It leaves the viewer defenseless. Of all the pictures here, I would pick it as my favorite. I hate you so much. Okay, I'm done. No more fence puns. I would no more puns at all. This appears to be a photograph of a ladder, symbolic of climbing towards success, perhaps? It's more like a stepladder to me. Oh no, we're getting into that old argument. A beautiful picture of the Paris skyline. Given the angle, this must have been taken from Notre Dame Cathedral itself. Oh, chandelier. A chandelier. You should get one of those for the office. I don't have the money for that sort of luxury. One more. I see a finely dressed dandy fell up on a horse. Alright, let's go here. Hey, fucking look. What? It's just an easel. No, look at what's on the easel. Oh wow, this must be a copy of the photograph from the evening of the murder. There's no question about it. I see a housemaid, Dame Cataline, and I think that's Seigneur Portoir, Cataline's father. So what should we do? Do we just take this? I don't know. I think they're going to pin the break-in on us if we take it, so let's leave it. No, that would be a big mistake. Every competent lawyer knows that stolen property can't be used as evidence. Still, I learned some valuable information when seeing this photograph in person. I suppose so. Is there anything else we need to do here? Select an area to examine. No, there is not. I don't see anything. There is nothing here. Let's get out. I think we're done snooping. Let's get out of here before we draw further attention to ourselves. Sounds good to me. Uh-oh. Oh mon dieu, what happened to my door? Should I tell you? Let's lie about it. Some kids did it, little weasel types. We saw them. Yeah, weasels. They were all like, let's break into this art guy's house. And we were like, no, weasels, you cannot do that because that would be illegal. And then they were like, we chased them off. That's the important thing. Well, thank you, I suppose. Let's make a move. Trial day is approaching fast. Right, let's go. A new day. Let's go to the Palace of Justice House, the High Court, a place reserved for the most serious of crimes. Oh, I was supposed to read that, wasn't I? I forgot. Are you nervous, Falcon? Yes. Of course I'm nervous. We're woefully underprepared for this case. 2 days. We've only had 2 days to prepare. Are we expected to get anything done in that time frame? Wasn't Phoenix right? Like, the court trial had to be within 2 days or something? The trial had to go on the next day? Some weird-ass justice system like that? Because they televised it? Because they lived in some kind of weird, draconian place? Calm your feathers, Falcon. We can do this. Monsieur Falcon, petit person, is there anything you need me to do? No, we got a handle on things. Falcon was just telling me how confident he was feeling about the case. That's wonderful. I just know you two will pull through. Let's move it along, fellas. I'll be watching from inside. Do your best for me, Monsieur Falcon. We will. Are we ready? Yeah, we're ready. Judge Maxime. Alright, settle down, everyone. Settle down. Is everyone here? J.J. Falcon present. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yep, this is bringing back vivid memories of Phoenix. Right. Rupert Ravington present. The ready is prosecution, Your Honor. Oh, darn, that's not it. Oh gosh, where are my notes? Ha, I knew it. Knew what? Rupert and I went to Paris Law School together. He was in all my classes. Oh, was he smart? Poof, no. He always scored the second worst marks in class. I can only assume that he bumbled through the final exams on the luck of his 2 rabbit feet. Unless he's improved considerably, you might already have this trial in the bag. That's good to know. Let's say, Sparrowson, if Rupert scored the second lowest marks in class, then who scored the lowest? I choose to exercise my right to not self-incriminate. Here it is. Ahem. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Are the jury all present? Let's see, we got an ostrich, a goat, hippopotamus, I don't know what that thing is, a crow, I'm not sure what type of bird that is. What is he? Is he like an otter or something? A seal? And a vulture. What a weird assortment. Look at the hippopotamus there. Looking all dapper in his coat. Hey Falcon, I thought there were only 6 members of a jury for cases like this. Why do I count 8? Oh, the 2 birds with the funny hats are assessors, the associate judges. Everything seems to be in order, so let's begin. The court is now in session for the trial of Dame Cataline Damio. Prosecution, please call your first witness to the stand. Oh gosh, are we there already? Okay, I choose to call the officer in charge of the murder investigation, Inspector Volerty, to the witness stand. Inspector Volerty, please approach the stand and recite the oath. As you will, Your Honor. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Monsieur, no, Inspector, please state your name and occupation for the record. My name is Inspector Just Valerti. I am a servant to law, a scourge of the gutter rats that plagues this city. I enforced this law for over 20 years. I shall continue until I bring the infamous Floridian killer to justice. My path begins 18 years ago. Let's stick to the question, Inspector. Of course, Your Honor. Oh great, I was hoping we could have one of those bumbling, cuddly officers, but instead we're stuck with lawful goody two-shoes. I bet this guy would turn on his own mother if he saw her littering. So, Inspector, is it true that you are the lead investigator on this case? That is correct. I was also among the first to arrive at the scene of the crime. And perhaps you can walk us through what you witnessed upon your arrival. Absolutely. Just after 7:30, we were alerted and brought to the scene by the housemaid of Baron Rorgule. Didn't they say they didn't start eating till 7:30? At the scene of the crime, we found Dame Cataline Damio. She was standing over the corpse of Monsieur Grinwy with his blood on her paws. Well, that sounds like an open and shut case, in my humble opinion. No more questions, Your Honor. Bloody paws? Nobody told me that detail. Keep it together, Falcon. You're about to be given the opportunity to cross-examine the witness. That's your opportunity to find flaws in the inspector's testimony. Of course, I know this. You may begin your cross-examination. That kind of reminded me of Rock of Ages. Select the key phrase that you find suspicious, and Falcon will press. Yes, I played Phoenix right. I know how this works. Ask the right questions to bring the truth to light. Avoid pressing for pointless details. A judge and jury don't like having their time wasted. Oh, they're doing it this way. At the scene of crime, we found Dame Cataline. We're standing there over the sliced open corpse. Blood on her paws. Correct. Blood clung to her fur like guilt to a convict. Whose blood was it? Whose blood was it? Ha, what a question. It was Monsieur Grinwy's, of course. How can you be so sure? Oh, I object. This line of questioning is absurd. There's only one murder victim that night, Falcon. The blood on Dame Cataline's paws could only belong to one person, Monsieur Grinwy. But she did eat a bloody steak, didn't she? Falcon is trying to delay the trial by asking pointless questions. I'm afraid the prosecution may have a point, Monsieur Falcon. Do you have any reason to suspect that the blood belongs to someone other than Monsieur Grinwy? I do indeed. I do, Your Honor. Actually, I have more than suspicion. I have evidence that the blood on Dame Cataline's paws had nothing to do with the murder. This is fool time wasting, Falcon. If the blood on Dame Cataline's paws didn't come from the victim, then where did it come from? Steak. Hey, they even got the bing from Phoenix Wright. I love that sound. And even had to murder Dame Cataline. Ooh, and no pointing. I want some pointing. Is this true, Monsieur Remington? Oh, it loses something if there's no pointing. In a manner of speaking, I suppose steak may have been on the menu. Inspector, would you acknowledge the possibility that the blood on the lady's paws did not belong to the victim, but to the steak? Well, don't answer that, Inspector. It is a possibility. No! intriguing. Pretty convincing. You gain a little favor with the jury. Oh, so this is how that works. So, Inspector Valerte, is it possible that you arrested an innocent bystander simply for being a messy eater? Now, hold on just 1 minute, Falcon. You are overlooking something quite crucial. Dame Cataline is an elegant bourgeoisie kitten. She was no doubt brought up with flawless etiquette and perfect table manners. As a banquet, she would have eaten a steak with a fork in her left hand and a knife in her right, like any proper civilized animal. How could she possibly gotten blood on her paws with such good manners? Oh, that is a good question, or at least it would be at any ordinary dinner banquet. But as it happens, something was missing from that particular banquet, something that forced Dame Cataline to eat with her paws. Confessed to stealing silverware from the household. Dame Cataline was forced to eat steak with her paws because the silverware of the household had been previously stolen. Stolen? I don't recall any mention of that in the police report. Well, we weren't aware of anything missing from the Royal Grill residence, when we performed the initial investigation. But as it happened, Baron approached us about this very subject last night. Ah. What a twist. Mr. Hipple... No, I don't know if he believes us, but... Excuse me. You gained a little favor with the jury. What is the meaning of all this? Bloody steak, misplaced silverware? Inspector, was your investigation so lax that you overlooked these basic facts in your initial report? Lax? My investigation, Judge. I assure you I am the most thorough investigative officer on the force. It is amazing that the prison police managed to solve any crimes at all. Oh man, what a burn. Oh dear. Be on your way, Inspector. Perhaps do a little inspecting for your next case. Is he a chicken? Fine. So be it, Monsieur. Until next time. Prosecutor, I trust your next witness is ready. Yes, of course, Your Honor. I call upon, let's see, Monsieur Roberto Rubino, the photographer who attended the banquet on the night of the murder. Okay. How does it go? I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a little cliche, to be perfectly honest. Could be a witness please introduce himself for a court record? As if anybody in this courtroom does not immediately recognize me. I am the great Monsieur Roberto Rubino, cutting-edge photographer and visionary. I don't just take people's pictures, I capture the very essence. Je suis artiste. L'artiste. Tu es un pipe. Tu es un... Yeah. You have seen my works in hip magazine like La Branche or Say Shoot. I can send you tweets if you like. I can send you tweets, seriously? What on earth is a tweet? Bird-to-bird communication. Come on, Falcon is 19th century. Oh my. Let's get down to business. Could you tell us your activities around the night of the murder? Very well. I was hired by Baron Rorgio to capture the evening events. I arrived at 7 in the evening. I pointed my camera and captured the beauty of the banquet in one fantastic photograph. Then I billed Baron Rorgio and left. Like a true artiste. And with regards to this photograph itself, what did you photograph? I brought a copy so that you could all see for yourselves. Oh, very good. Let's take a closer look. Wait a second. That's different. My word, this is an exquisite picture, isn't it? So let's see, who do we have here? In the middle, we see Baron Rorgio, the line who hosted the event. On the left, we see Signor Portoir Damio, the father defendant, Dame Cataline. And finally, we see the housemaid, Colleen Duhant, who I suspect may have snuck into the picture uninvited. As you can see, two people are clearly absent from the photographs. The first is the victim, Monsieur Grenoux. The second is the defendant, Dame Cataline Demio. Quite suspicious, wouldn't you agree? Man, this makes me remember some of the cases in the Phoenix Wright. Some of those were goddamn complicated. With the times, trying to get the times lined up, when, who did what, when. I'm not sure I still understand some of the cases that I beat in that game. I hope this one doesn't go this route. Or that route, rather. This proves nothing. So the defendant and victim were not photographed with the others. That doesn't mean that they were in the garden together at that point. I'm not done yet. The prosecutor may continue. Behind the photographed subjects, we see a wall clock with the time set at 7:30. Yeah. Now, why is that time significant? Well, as Inspector already told us earlier, that was the exact time the murder took place. Do you see, Falcon? Every suspect has an alibi at the time of the murder, save for Dame Cataline herself. Falcon, something is fishy. In the jail cell, Dame Cataline told us that she was present when the photograph took place, but I don't see her in Robino's photograph. That's true. But I can't use Dame Cataline's testimony as evidence. It has too little weight. If I want to prove Monsieur Robino's photograph is not valid, I will have additional evidence. Where did she go? She left the water running. Staring at the window, are you? Is there someone at the door, dear? No, that was just me playing around. Was it as fun as you expected? It was pretty fun. I have to say, it made us sound even. I'm impressed. Huh? Crumpled paper? Seems to be the remains of a letter.